taking to the streets with the community to a solo night bike ride. The perfect combination for a good day out of riding bikes. Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. After a bit of a hiatus, I'm joining the Seoul Critical Mass ride again. During the summer, the Critical Mass rides are in the evenings, which work better for me. Put my babies to bed, hop on the subway, and join for a good community ride. I love how easy it is to take the bike on the subway during the weekend, as long as you don't mind lugging it up and down the stairs. You're not meant to take it on the elevator, but if you're less able-bodied, then just go for it. Today, Critical Mass had a whole day of events with movies and everything, but I was just able to join for the ride part, and I'm meeting up at the second meet point by Korea University. Seoul's Critical Mass roots trace back to 2001. It had a bit of a hiatus in between and it was revived again back in 2024. So it's been back in its current guise for about a year and a half. I admire the organisers for keeping it going every month, without fail. It's a grassroots organisation run by volunteers. A range of people of ages and nationalities, and lots of different bikes, and plenty of Danengi city bikes too. I've already done a couple of videos joining the Critical Mass rides a little while ago now. Critical Mass rides are protesting infrastructure, cycle infrastructure in cities, and they're run across the world. In Seoul, there's quite a low population of people who use bicycles for daily transport. And Seoul's Critical Mass gathering, its primary object isn't about speed or fitness. We ride pretty slow. It's about building community, promoting safe streets and infrastructures to help people ride and survive in the city's aggressive roads. There's something amazing about riding in a group like this and how safe you feel. If you're someone who's maybe wants to ride more but doesn't quite have the confidence, a Critical Mass ride might be the good starting point to start riding in the city. This road into the city from Korea University down to the city centre is quite an interesting one, but maybe if I was riding by myself I might avoid it because of the wide multi-lane road and the aggressive traffic. But today it just felt calm and safe riding together as one. The pace is super slow and chilled. I think compared to other Critical Mass rides around the world, this whole one is pretty calm and respectful and tends to avoid conflict, but it still draws some controversy and complaints from locals. Mostly the taxi drivers and bus drivers hate us, but even some people who like riding bikes don't really agree with how Critical Mass are doing it here. Some people think that helmets should be mandatory. Technically in Korea they are, but to join the ride it's an optional or recommended for this Critical Mass ride to lower the entry barrier for people, to make it more inclusive. Also, when riding on the road in Korea on a bicycle, you're meant to ride on the far right of the lane. And even some cyclists didn't agree with taking the whole lane. They think that you can still get your point across and protest for better cycle infrastructure while still following the road rules and traffic rules. But as you can see, there's 6 lanes across here. We're just taking one. It's a mild inconvenience to cars. We could be getting our point across much louder and more aggressively, like they do in other Critical Mass around the world. I'm happy to be here and a part of this when I can. Now I'll talk a little bit about the camera I shot this ride on from this video sponsor, Insta360. It's the GO Ultra. I like how small and subtle it is. And the white blends into my t-shirt quite nicely. You can get a black one too, if you prefer to blend it into your darker clothes. With the magnetic pendant underneath my t-shirt, I get this really nice POV riding shot, which is like, makes it feel like you're riding with me, or you're riding my Clem. When you're riding through the city and you've got some angry taxi drivers and bus drivers, you don't really want to be focusing on your equipment too much. This is just quietly attached to my chest, and when I think something interesting is coming up, I can just click one button to record, or I can do longer videos too. Recently I've been recording some more long ASMR rides for people just to come and join without any commentary. And I've been surprised how long the battery lasts. With just the standalone camera that's attached to my chest, you can get up to 70 minutes of continuous shooting. And if you use the action pod too, you can get up to 200 minutes. At the moment there's a sales event until the 6th of July, where you can get 20% off, which is the biggest discount ever on this camera. I've got a link in the description. If you use that link, you're helping support me and my channel, so thank you for that. And this sponsorship is helping the channel keep going too. Time's absolutely flown by on this ride. We're already in the city centre riding through Gyeongbokgung. It was great to catch up with some familiar faces and meet some new ones. I wish I got to talk to a few more people there too. Just a little further to go to reach our destination. We reached our destination at Gyeongbokgung Palace. Quite a picturesque ending point with the mountains behind the palace gate. Thank you. Thank you. A lovely crew of people. Some of them went to get dinner, which I probably should have joined, but I had another place to go just around the corner. And I've got my high-vis vest on to keep me a bit more visible. Bright yellow might be better, but the reflective strips do their job. Just around the corner at Reception Coffee, which I've been to a few times. I think I've featured in this video too. There's a photography exhibition and my friend is DJing, so I said I'd stop by for a brief moment. From one crowd of cyclists to another crowd of photography enthusiasts. Two very different vibes, but both good. This is the exhibition of Matt Choi. My friend Joe is DJing. It was nice to stop by, chat to a few people, and pick up a small zine, which had a CD inside with a playlist. Now I need to find some CD player to play it on. But I took it for some inspiration for maybe making a zine myself. Haven't decided on what kind of concept it would be, but I think it'd be another fun side project. It's energizing being sociable and meeting like-minded people, but also for someone like me, my battery was depleted, my social battery was depleted. So I'm happy to be riding through the city at night by myself too. It's good to have the best of both worlds, some community but also some solo time. Recently I've been posting I have posted a couple of ASMR unedited rides across Seoul. Some people requested them and there seems to be a small audience who enjoy them too. Something to put on the TV in the background or just relax to and explore Seoul with me. So for this night ride home, I'm going to post up the unedited ride as well for anyone who wants to join the whole way. I think seeing Seoul at night is another fun perspective. To stay safe, I avoided the main roads and took the back streets and any bike infrastructure that was available. I also had a bit of an exploration around the back alleys and got a bit lost and found a few dead ends. I think it'd be interesting to watch the whole video if you're curious about Korea or perhaps want to see the real Korea that's not shown in the K-dramas. And don't forget, if you're interested in the Insta360 GO Ultra, check out the link in the description and use the code probably riding for a 20% discount. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you later.